Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we are holding session number 532, and today's session is sponsored by our generous patrons and donors. Thank you very much, patrons and donors, for your generous pledges and donations. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting and key token packs and map packs and whatnot without you. Players at this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 532 points to your player character as a reward for showing up on time. And when last we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in Westlink and just about to slay Dagon. The amazing strategies of your friend Chandrak have led to the party essentially magically paralyzing Dagon. They reduced his... so the strategy began with that spell that creates a twin spellcaster.
Project image.
Project image, and then Chandrak successfully reduced his magic resistance with reduced resistance, or whatever it's called, and then some kind of hold spell, like hold monster or something like that. And wasn't there a penalty to the save because it was just one monster?
Yeah. It's -3 because it's for one for hold monster.
Yeah. So with a penalty of -3 and then the reduced magic resistance from the spell, and also Chandrak, because he's a planeswalker kit wizard, further reduces the magic resistance of extraplanar creatures by like his level in magic resistance percentage or something like that. So there was a further reduction, and he failed his magic resistance and then succinctly failed his saving throw and is now held. And he is the last creature alive. So everyone is able to get in their their insults and whatnot before he is pretty much automatically slain. At this point, because he's the only combatant, you can automatically slay him. So should be pretty satisfying for the group. So everyone is in Atreska, in the eastern colonies of Westlink. And there is it's snowing. I think it is a storm, actually. There's a few spells in effect. There's this blade barrier. There is a bonfire here that was from some kind of fire spell, creating fire. Let's see. I need to find Lily. I had you on the GM layer.
All right.
Let's see. If I open the tracker, it should make that easier to find you, because I think I kept you on the tracker, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. So I think you are headed to the temple somewhere. Somewhere on the GM layer. Let's see. If I just go to the GM layer, I'm sure I can find you a little easier. I found Waika, so I'll put him on the token layer, and then Okay. Oh, that's Shinzo. So you should be somewhere near where Waika is, right? Ah, I see you. I see you. You're inside the temple. Right there.
Yep.
Okay. And then now Mystique. I think you weren't playing when they arrived, so I will put you right with the party inside the temple here as well. Let's see. For the Superior Star, Mystique, and we'll put you just outside, at the bottom of these steps, astride Dayglow. So you're mounted, riding towards the temple right here. And if you could please roll base size initiative for Mystique, that would be great. Robert, are you there? Okay. Are you able to see your token?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, I see you. All right. So I'm pretty sure we were at the end of the round. And I'll sort the tracker now. Okay, so now we're in initiative phase. And technically combat is over, yeah? So I'll just remove the NPCs because there are no combatants. So I'll allow everyone to roll their base size initiative. Let's see, we got the laborer.
Sorry about the barking, but that's my uncle's beagles.
Oh yeah, understandable.
As before we got him.
Where?
Like I said, they come from a puppy mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what was done to them, but they're apparently afraid of big men, but they like my uncle, so.
Yeah. Tinsy, Lily, Mystique. So just waiting on one from Chandrak. Or did you already roll?
Yeah. There you go.
Alright. There we go. So Moen's Berserk is still in effect. He psyched himself up and is holding his Berserk. We've got Selena has cast Mirror Image on herself. Chandrak has cast Shield on himself, I think. Chandrak also enlarged Mad Moen. Selena enlarged Gargamon. Chandrak also enlarged Ashriel. Time now is nearly 1:30 on February the 20th. Evil Eye 1 is True Seeing, and I think that was Tinsy, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And then Shandrak's Project Image still has 12 rounds. Luther's Recitation, 8 rounds. Chai cast a Puffball, so that's that green cloud up near the altar with the mushroom in the middle. And then first up is that male laborer. So he has essentially surrendered, and he just starts groveling at the feet of Musashi, saying like, you know, Lord, don't kill me, and his wife as well. And first up is Chandrak.
All right. Let's see. Chandrak. Yeah, he's going to take a. So the real one, which is his turn right now, he's invisible, and he's going to take a quick sneak outside. Confirm that, yeah. Looks like all the baddies are gone, except the big one. And, yeah, Shandrak's just gonna, that'll be all for him for now.
All right. So this, I'm guessing, is your twin, Chandrak?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so he's just standing there still.
All right. I guess I'll just remove him from the tracker then. And then it would be Shinzo, but he is not here today. So next up is Lily.
Lily has a sense that Mystique is here. She goes outside.
Oh yeah, you can hear a clop, clop, clop coming up the step, and you just kind of can look down and see Mystique coming up the stairs.
She goes, "Hello, Mystique. Where have you been?"
Mystique's like, where have I been? Oh,
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but did you perhaps say any for me?
Oh, action? There's I don't know. We're about to defeat Gargamon. Oh, not Gargamon. Dagon. Yeah, Dagon.
Mystique's like, oh, I wonder how good that thing's gonna look on a fireplace mantle.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Mystique's like, I read about this wonderful thing called taxidermy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, but it'll get easy once you get used to it.
Oh, okay. Mystique looks there, goes, well, maybe I could take the thing's head as a trophy.
Yeah, if you want it.
Heck yeah.
That'll be my turn.
All right, next up is Mystique.
Kind of hear her coming in. You kind of hear Dago. You hear very familiar hoof trots. Like, clop, 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 clop. Where's Dagon, by the way?
He is over here. So you can see him kind of standing at the end of the alley, 1 foot in the church, 1 foot out. He has actually crashed into the building somewhat.
Give me a minute. I think Mystique and Dago are stuck.
Yeah, here, let me unjam them.
Thank you.
There you go.
What's going on with this thing? For some reason, I can't click on Mystique and drag her around.
Let's see. I will try dropping your token again. How's that?
Better. She kind of walks in and goes. Kind of walks in. You kind of see her over to the side of Dagon. I'm like, hey guys, give me this thing's head.
I'm not seeing you, Mystique.
She is outside out here.
Okay, yeah, the door's closed. That's why I'm not thinking that.
All right. Anything else for Mystique?
No.
All right.
Well, she does kind of. She kind of does look at. She kind of does look around. Hey guys, give me this thing. Give me this head. Get this thing's head here. And she's motioning to take on.
Yeah. The IMC, or sorry, the well, I guess maybe IMC sergeant. Yeah. Kind of steps out from the temple and looks down the alleyway where Mystique walked, and he goes, "Well, I did come here to arrest you for an insurrection, but I see you're doing my job for me and defending the colony from monstrous invaders. Carry on then." And next up is Tenzi.
Tenzi will dispel the blade barrier, and everyone else has shown remarkable restraint, but unfortunately Ashriel will not. And he will fly up and he will stab Dagon straight in the heart.
All right. And Dagon. Losing his life, bleeds fishy smelling red blood all over the alleyway, and collapses as your sword pierces his 3-chambered fish heart. And he moves on from this mortal coil. Whoops.
And he turns to Mystique and says, "My child, you may have the head."
And there is a rumbling sound as Dagon's dead body falls to the edge of the cliffside into the snow. Next up is... let's see where... there we go. Looks like that's the end of the round, actually. So... you've defeated Dagon. And first up, at 1:30 p.m., after the laborers grovel, is Shandrak and company.
All right. Yeah, so Shandrak, after seeing Dagon fall to the ground, him and his duplicate will begin going back towards the altar and checking out some of the cultists we killed.
All right. So you have the two fishy parents of the abbot homie, and then you have this cleric right here. I believe that's the cleric. Yeah, definitely a cleric. They seem to have been armed with horse pistols, which is like a longer version of the belt pistol. They're heavier, and it's more like a hand cannon type of pistol, like a Magnum, than regular belt pistols are.
All right. Yeah. So real Chandrak is going to look at this priest to the north.
All right, so that's the cleric right here.
Whoops. Yes, that one.
And then the copy of Chandrak goes over to the priest, yeah?
To Homie himself, yeah.
Homie himself. Alright, so the copy of Chandrak steps into the area effect of the puffball. Now, that spell creates a phantasm, which is partially real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just a mere illusion, he's also partially alive. So he would be affected by the puffball. So if you could roll the effect of the puffball for me, and then I think he has to make a saving throw, unless Tri dispels the puffball.
Yeah, because this is the first time using it. I'll roll the full spell, but I think it's one and done, even though it's an area of effect. But here it is.
The mushroom is enchanted for 12 rounds, but the cloud dissipates in 2 rounds. Okay, it's been well over 2 rounds, so the cloud would no longer be there. So I'll just remove this.
Yeah, that was the
Or,
duration for the puffball before
yes.
it's thrown.
Yeah. No, before it's thrown, it's the 12 rounds, because you have up to 12 rounds to throw it, and then once you throw it, it's the second duration.
Yeah.
But it's well after 2 rounds, so yeah, I just removed the AoE. Alright, so Chandrak being first, taking a look at the cleric. So first of all, there is that, of course, gold holy symbol around his neck. He has in his hand a horse pistol, like I said before. And he has a belt pouch containing let's see here. It contains um, 400 gold coins. I think that would be a large belt pouch, and that is exactly 8 pounds. And then he also has a knife. It's a large, like Etruscan Bowie knife. So it still does the same damage as a normal knife, but it's like the Etruscan style of knife. And that's about it for him. However, the copy of Chandrak, searching homie, oh, I know. see. Shoot. I think I might have put it on a token. No, I didn't. I just have to look something up in the chat archive. Last. I'm just looking for something that I rolled last session. Man. Guess I'm gonna have to show on one page. So if I remember correctly, his horse pistol is of exquisite construction. And then I believe he has...
Oh, I think you mentioned Chai saw his pistol and his armor? Leather armor? I think he pointed those two out to her.
So I'm searching for it. It is... Man, what's the name of the... Okay. Monster Magic. Got it. I've almost found it. Where? There. Okay. Yep. All right. Yes. The pistol is of exquisite make. He is also wearing leather armor that Seems to be of rather high quality. And then also on his belt, there is a potion, like a decanter.
All right.
In a little
And does he have
pouch.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have a pouch with any gold or gems on him?
Yes, he does. That was 2 large belt pouches with a lot of platinum. Let's see. $390 platinum.
All right.
And the potion. And his leather armor. And the pistol. Alright. Anything else for Shandrak?
Yeah, just I guess both the Chandraks kind of turn to the group with with coins in their hand and be like, "Got a good find over here."
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be all for me.
Alright. Next up is Lily. So you've just heard some chatter about good find.
Lily perks her ears up and runs in there.
Alright. And you can see Shandrak's like copy. It's kind of hunched down over Homie the Abbot, and is like searching through his belongings. And then there is this other cleric right here that seems untouched.
So I was like, what did you find? What did you find?
So Lily, I don't think you've seen this before, but yeah, there's 2 Chandraks, and the one in front of you says, "Oh well, the head abbot here, Homie, he had lots of platinum, a potion, and a very nice looking pistol, and some good leathers. We're gonna have to identify some of this."
So I was like, oh yeah, we have to.
And then the Shandrak north of him says, "Yeah, I just smoked some gold on this one. Why don't you check the last one, Lily?"
So like, okay. I'll go over the last one.
Alright. You find another horseman's pistol, which is, like I described earlier, it's like the belt pistol, but larger. It has a longer barrel. It does more damage. It does the same amount of damage as the carbine rifle. It's just that it has a pistol range. So, pistols ranges are kind of crappy when it comes to like missile weapons. But it's better than nothing, and it can pack a punch. So, and then of course they all have powder and wadding and stuff like that. And then this guy also has a Treskin style Bowie knife, and a pouch with gold in it, amounting to 500 gold on him. So they seem pretty rich, like they're just carrying around 5 pounds, 8 pounds, you know, of gold or whatever. This is actually this is 10 pounds of gold this guy has just on him. So imagine you're so rich you carry around 10 pounds of gold at all times. That's a hefty purse.
Yep.
All right. Anything else for Lily?
Not of now.
All right. The sergeant's kind of like just reacting to the amounts of gold. He's like, ooh, ah. So are these soldiers. Next up is Mystique. So you can see Dagon's dead body lying on the ground before you. His head is approximately the size of a horse. So it would make a grand trophy. In some kind of manse or mansion or something, possibly. On a gigantic mantle or on the wall in some huge gallery.
Yeah, Mystique had just gotten finished chopping off Dagon's head, and here's Chandrak. Her ears kind of turn a little, and she walks. Where is everybody, by the way?
Most of them are either inside the church to the south of you, or right outside the eastern door over here.
Mystique kind of walks up to this Chandrak like she kind of walks in like, huh?
Oh, hey, just in time. Got some nice jink off these no good clerics. It's good payment for a good day's work.
Oh yeah. Mystique laughs and says, I just got finished chopping off Dagon's freaking huge head.
Really? Okay, where are you planning on putting that?
Probably in the Magnificent Mansion as some kind of trophy.
Yeah, but I don't think you can stay in the mansion forever. Once the spell runs out, that'll come flying out with it.
Oh, okay. Don't know where I'm gonna put it. But I want it taxidermied.
You could keep the skull and keep it as a trophy in Westgash.
Heck yeah.
You could mount it on the prow of our new ship.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Name the ship Dagon's Death or something, and
Yes, exactly. Dagon's demise.
Dagon's Demise.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think before we leave, we'll hire our sailors for our new ship, and we'll commission someone to prepare the skull and mount it. That's a good idea.
Yeah, Mystique's like, yeah. Mystique's like, she's like, though, knowing your way around a knife has its perks.
Certainly. And Chandra kind of taps his longsword on his hip.
Mystique's like, this is an old Wishgashian butcher's knife that my uncle gave me.
Oh, nice.
This here's a knife my uncle gave me.
Yeah, One of these clerics has it looks like a knife in an Etruscan design.
Oh.
And he kind of holds up kind of Bowie knife.
So like, wow, that's about as big as a short sword.
Yeah, it's as long as like Dirk from Panoplia, but it definitely is a one-sided blade, so it still functions as a knife.
Yeah, I'll have to check all these out, see if we got anything magical among here.
So he's like, ooh, I like magic.
Especially when you get to carry it around with you.
Uh-huh. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Tenzi.
Ooh, so sweet.
Asriel will fly to here, face northwest, and innately cast Detect Magic.
All right.
That'll be 10 rounds.
And which direction are you facing?
Northwest.
Northwest. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My
Loud and clear.
I think my OBS is still running, but my session of Roll20 crashed.
Oh boy.
So
Not good.
Well, all I have to do is reload a tab of Roll20 and should be all good. And it looks like we've been playing for an hour, so this is a good time to take a break. We'll take a 3-minute break starting right now. And we are back from our little break. So, Michael, are you here?
Yes.
All right. So, due northwest of Ashriel's position, he doesn't detect anything magical.
Okay. Yasima is going to check the person to the northeast of her, see what they might have on them of use.
Okay.
I'm back.
All right. He has a pair of belt pistols and bullets, powder, wadding, and he also has a Bowie knife and pouches with gold in the amount of 100 gold.
All right, and then Tenzi will go to the two kneeling former Dagon worshippers and says to them, forgiveness is not mine to grant. Lucius teaches that each morning is a chance to rise anew. If you wish to walk away from the darkness, then rise tomorrow with intention, and the next day, and the next.
And they are kind of just quaking in their boots, saying, don't kill me. Don't kill me.
He says, go, live differently than you did yesterday. That is the only forgiveness that the dawn requires.
Well, I have to now that you've killed my god. And runs off.
He is tempted to say puny god, but he does not.
Yeah. So they sort of skedaddle their way out of the temple, hop over this ledge right here, past these musketeers, and anything else for Tenzi and company?
That'll be it.
All right. I've lost my snow, haven't I? No, I haven't. Snow is still there. All right. So end of round. And then time now is 1:31 p.m., February the 20th. Chandrak and company.
Okay. So, Chandrak will, he taps his staff onto the ground, and, the, end of his staff begins to glow, and he casts a, detect magic on himself.
Alright. So the staff's detect magic is cast at 9th level. $18 rounds.
And then Chandrak, he kind of, the real one turns north, and then he has his duplicate pick up. He picks up homie's pistol and armor, and he will drop the pistol in front of the real me.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, Shandrak detects overwhelming enchantment magic coming from that horse pistol. And its construction is of exquisite make. You can see plainly that it is made from a jet black, shining metal that has similar properties to the stuff that the X-ray is made of.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I don't think your character knows exactly what it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the real Shandrak is like, ooh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to ID this. Wow, we've already hit a jackpot. Might be one of the best weapons in Etreska.
All right. Anything else for Shandrak? So for our viewers, the X-ray that I was referring to is this robotic, mechanical machine that Shandrak usually rides in, and it has a cockpit inside with 2 seats. Cockpit looks like this, and it's made of a jet black, kind of metal but kind of stone at the same time. It's weird. It's very unique, and it's painted like white, blue, and red like this. So it's currently shut down right now, so it's inactive, but I think Shandrak did that so that he could cast those spells to defeat Dagon. If I'm not mistaken.
Honestly,
I don't know.
Honestly, it just kind of was a happy accident. but,
okay.
But, yeah.
So that's what's going on here. So there's this pistol right here in front of Shandrak that Shandrak's copy just set down in front of him, and it's made out of this jet black stone metal. It's like a crystal. It's a crystalline metal, and it's black, but it is reflective. There's an element on Earth in real life that has that property, and I forget the name of it. But all right, so yeah, anything else for Shandrak and company?
No, I just want to ask. Sorry, who was the body that you searched last round, Tenzi, for that 100 gold?
This guy right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be all for me that round.
All right, Lily. So Lily, you hear talk of, Shandrak is like freaking out over this weapon that's laying on the ground right here. And it's it's a flintlock horse pistol, so the Magnum type of flintlock pistol, and it's made of this black crystalline material. And Shandrak is like, he obviously cast a spell with his staff earlier and then concentrated for a second on the pistol, and then it's like, whoa, freaking out.
I wonder if my bow and my horse pistol has the same thing. Magic.
Do you say that out loud, or do you think that?
I think that. I have detect magic.
Okay, anything else for Lily?
You can cast that if you want.
I'll cast detect magic.
All right, so go ahead and you just you click on your token, and then at the top of the screen, you click on the Spells and Powers button. And then you're a bard, so you're technically using the wizard version. So in chat, you would click on wizard. And then it's level 1, so you click on 1, and then it should be near the top because D is near the, it's alphabetized. So in alphabetical order, it should be on the first page. And then you're casting it at your level. It should tell you what your level is when you click the button.
I thought it was okay. I don't see it.
Don't see detect magic?
I see detect undead. I thought I had it. Oh well.
Yeah, you have it. It's just if it's not in the list, I don't understand.
It's under. So after you do level 1, you have to go. It's under Universal School.
Oh, that's right. I categorized the level 1 wizard spells because I had created so many wizard spell templates.
Here's universal.
Yeah, so click that and read magic is at the bottom of the wizard list.
Sorry
Casting
about that. I
level.
forgot about that. Whatever your level is going to be your casting level, I think. Don't bards cast at their level?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's level 9 I have.
Yeah.
Level 9.
Yeah, so you put in level 9 as your casting level. So that should give you 18 rounds, I think.
Display full text or no?
No, don't bother. I just need to see the 18 rounds. And then what that does is since you just cast it, it now has become an innate magical ability that lasts for 18 rounds.
Oh wow.
And then all you have to do to use it is concentrate for 1 round in a direction. So the direction that you're facing with your token is going to be the direction that I will tell you where you sense. So you literally will have to rotate your token to be able to detect magic in any given direction. So that is and then you gain experience for that. So because that was a slotted spell. You have it memorized, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you get 25 experience points for casting it because you're a bard. Bards get half as much as a wizard normally would. Mm-hmm. So they get 25 experience per spell level. And then I'm going to put that on the tracker as Lily cast detect magic, and then it's +1 per round, and I'll set it at -18, so it will count upwards towards 0. -18. Okay. And then just tell me what direction you face, rotate your token in that direction, and then tell me you want to detect magic, and I'll tell you what you sense.
I'll go ahead to detect magic right here.
In that direction?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you sense nothing in that direction. And then next up is the IMC Sergeant, who is basically just observing at this point. And he's kind of scratching his head looking at, Dagon's corpse. Like, how are we going to deal with that? Maybe cut it up in chunks. He's like going over it with one of his corporals. Should we cut it up in chunks and push it off into the sea? Okay, next up is Mystique.
Mystique looks at the 2 Chandraxes and goes, I think I'm seeing double.
Oh yes, this was a very good spell I discovered a while back in my adventures. Project image. One of us is real, and one of us is not. And both are saying this at the same time.
They're like, She's like, I'm just gonna go collect Dagon's head. He's like, 2 Chandrax. That, oh yeah, she's walking straight 2 Chandrax.
That was weird. Okay. Sorry. You guys, did you hear that?
A buzzing?
Buzzing noise.
Yeah. Sorry.
I heard it.
Weird. All right. Sorry to interrupt. My bad. You were saying, Mystique?
She walks up and she walks off to go grab Dagon's head. And you hear her say, 2 Chandrax. Now that is just weird.
All right. So you make your way back outside. You can see Dagon's giant bleeding body, and you've kind of like cut into his neck a little bit.
Yeah, so she takes out her Wiscash and butcher knife. Like, well, time to cut off his freaking head.
Yep. And so you get to work cutting his head off, and then are you going to cut his skull out so you can mount it onto the ship?
Yes.
Okay. So like you cut around his eyes and remove his eyes from their sockets and stuff, and scoop his brain out and pull the skin off of his face, and there's a little bit of like, I guess, some kind of flesh to scrape off, and it'll take a few minutes, probably about 10 minutes or so to finish it, and then that will reduce the weight by a lot. It'll probably only weigh about, I'd say about 100 pounds, his skull, after all the flesh is removed.
And you can hear her humming cantidly.
Because fish bones are pretty light, so I don't think you would have too thick of a skull, really.
No.
All right. Next up is Tenzi.
Yasima will go over to this person to the southwest, check that body, and turn her. See if he's got any loot.
Yes, okay, so yeah, that guy is carrying a carbine rifle, and rounds, wadding, powder, and he also has a Bowie knife. That can be fixed as a bayonet on his rifle, and he also has a pouch containing gold in the amount of $140 coins.
All right. Ashra will come into the building, stand here, turn north, due north, and detect magic on the person right to his north.
Okay, and then if I'm not mistaken, she is the one that had fixed her bayonet. So she has a carbine rifle with bayonet fixed. And it's a Bowie knife style bayonet. Kind of similar to an M9 bayonet in real life, but wider, I guess. And then she has that, of course, rifle with bayonet fixed, affixed, and powder, wadding, bullets, and gold in the amount of... in several pouches. Oh, I misspoke. Platinum in several pouches in the amount of 132 platinum pieces.
Wow. That will... Actually, Zalman's going to go out, hearing what Mystique's doing, and offer his expertise to help us skin the skull.
Ah, because he has animal rendering.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll that. Oh.
He almost always fails.
Isn't it like intelligence or something?
And
Or is it wisdom? I think it's wisdom.
it's dexterity.
Dexterity. Oh, that's the thing about paladins. They're usually either clumsy or stupid, because dexterity and intelligence are the only stats they have where there's no requirement. The other 4 stats have a pretty extensive requirement. Okay, so yeah, he's no help really. So it's still gonna take about 10 rounds. Anything else for Tenzi?
That will do it for us.
All right. So I'm just gonna put 10 rounds on the tracker for skinning Dagon.
Yeah, she kind of looks at Zalman and waves as she's skinning.
Minus 9.
Goes back to humming frantically as she's.
All right.
She's skinning Dagon.
Yeah. All right. And time now is 1:32 p.m. Oh, I should probably turn off the dramatic music since Dagon is dead. Okay, the laborers run away. And then first up is, looks like Lily? Yeah, Lily's the first. I'll just remove the puffball from the order. Okay, so Lily, you're first this round.
Lily will go ahead and move to where her friends are at. Wrong way.
Alright, so you're making your way out the door onto the cliff, and you can see a fire burning right here. I forget what spell that was. But it would probably be, it would go out by now. Go out.
Yeah,
Because
that
of snow.
was try eyes produce fire.
Yeah.
It's just a normal fire, so.
So it just kind of snuffs out, and then you can see Dagon's dead body. And then out here on the cliff is some kind of weird ceremonial Stonehenge looking crap with the trail coming straight out of the back of the church.
I was like, wow, there's a bunch of dead deep ones that couldn't get Dagon.
Yeah.
doing her work, humming cantedly, and she kind of looks at Lily and goes, "Hi."
Oh, hi, you getting that skull of yours?
Yep.
Alright.
They're gonna mount it to a ship.
It was like, cool.
I think they're commissioning a ship or something.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. We're gonna have Dagon's skull as an ornament on the front.
Yep. And I can't wait to defeat the other, dark ones.
Yo, yeah, my brother was saying he wanted us to mount this guy's skull on the new ship we got on the way over here. And,
Yep.
and then call it, Dagon's Demise.
Sticks like, yes, that's right.
That'll end my turn here.
Alright. Shandrak.
All right. My duplicate will kind of step forward, and then he will drop the leather armor and the square east of him.
Okay.
And then Chandrak will kind of step up and detect north towards
Pistol here.
what Homie was wearing.
And then leather armor there. And you concentrate and find that it is let's see. It is faint enchantment coming from
Faint.
that leather armor. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pretty nice. All right. Good stuff. Also, I think you mentioned when I was investigating some of the clerics, their holy symbol. You said it was gold.
Yes. Yeah. And as you know, holy items are worth 25 gold coins.
Okay. Okay.
So that's holy symbols, holy water, incense censers. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, things of that nature.
Fire.
What was that?
Jars of holy fire.
I don't know what that is. I don't think that's in D&D.
Oh, holy fire is it?
No. Holy water is.
Okay.
You might be thinking of Greek fire, which is different. That's not a holy item. Anything else for Shandrak?
Yes. Ryer, coming up and hearing out some of the goodies. He'll join the search and he'll look at this gunslinger to the south.
All right. So, yeah, he has 2 belt pistols, a pouch of like wadding powder and some bullets, and then he's got that Bowie knife. Seems to be part of the culture over here, kind of like how in Adria everyone had a Tonto. And then in Aperciba, everyone had a Jambia. And in Panoplia, everyone kind of carries a dagger. Like, it's just people eat with daggers in Panoplia. So, yeah, it seems like out here maybe the Bowie knife is kind of part of the arms culture.
Yeah.
And then he also has a pouch with money inside in the amount of 4 times 90 divided by 5. So this is platinum. 342 platinum coins in a couple different pouches. So Mr. Moneybags.
All right. So Shandrak's duplicate, after dropping the armor, he will kind of turn to these homies' Deep One parents.
Don't forget the potion too.
Yes. But first, he's just gonna look at this Deep One next to him. So does it only have a holy symbol? And you said a knife? Does it have anything else? Is it wearing anything else?
No, they don't even have the harnesses that the other ones outside had, and they're not carrying tridents and nets either, like the ones outside. And it looked like these two were mating in the pool, so they were just kind of naked, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it's part of their religion to for that to happen.
Let's see. Also, Erdrin will come out of hiding, and he will come over. I think this bandit near south of Ashrail. I don't think he's been searched, so he's going to look at this marksman.
Yeah, correct. Okay. So she also has a the short rifle, the carbine, and then wadding, powder, bullets, a Bowie knife. And then she has a pouch containing gold coins in the amount of 140 coins.
All right. Yeah, that'll be all for me.
All right. The sergeant is kind of still scratching his head, and he kind of waves over some of the soldiers to come with him over to Dagon's body. Like, you, and you come with me type of thing. I have a detail for you. And next up is Mystique. Oh. Still cutting off Dagon's head.
It's humming candidly too.
Yeah.
Kind of like the White Rabbit off of Devil May Cry.
Yeah. And then Tenzi and company.
Zalman's trying to help Mystique, but not being successful.
Kind of getting in the way a little bit.
Right. Yesimo will go to the person who's like standing guard by the door and check that person out for goodies.
Oh yeah, the dead girl. Yep. So same story. Short rifle, and knife and ammunition, wadding, powder, and then She has gold in the amount of 130 in like a large pouch.
And Tenzi's going to go outside to the sergeant and tell him that once we're done here, I will provide some funds to help repair the temple and for the work to clear the area of the deceased.
And he nods and says, "Oh, I'm sure the priesthood of Poseidon will appreciate that. Once they come back, of course. These fellows ran them off long ago. As you can see, they've commandeered his temple, defaced it and whatnot. It was not my duty to stop it because of it being obviously religious trifle. We don't step into non-political affairs, and yes, I'm sure they'll be very happy to have their church restored here in Westlink."
And that will be all for Tenzi.
All right. So end of round.
I'm gonna go refill my keg.
Okay. Next up is Lily.
Okay. We'll still watch Mystique take off the skull of Dagon. That'll be it.
All right. Shandrak.
All right. My duplicates will kind of let's see. Yeah, we'll kind of step forward over the top of the armor and set down the potion to the east of him.
Okay. And it's in your typical crystal decanter. Right here? Is that what you meant? Right here?
Like south of that?
Oh, okay.
Square?
Towards Yesima?
Yeah, right. That square. Oh, I mean, if that's not a wall, then yeah, I guess that's a good square north of it.
I mean, you can put it on the bench right here too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bench. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah.
All right.
And then the real Shandrak will step over the armor and look towards the potion on the bench.
Okay. Oh, okay. It is, I would say, overwhelming alteration magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very powerful alteration coming from this potion.
Interesting. Well, these people had some interesting toys. And Chandrak, after kind of looking at this good stuff, is kind of like, oh yeah. He kind of snaps back into the guards talking. It's like, and the real one will begin to head back into the alley towards Dagon.
Okay. And anything else for Chandrak?
Let's see. Yeah, once Chandrak gets there, he sees Mystique hard at work, and Zalman up there too, and he says, before I may have something to help with the disposing of this, sir. I might not take care of all of it, but after I memorize some spells tomorrow, I might be able to get rid of most of this creature's remains.
What's your plan then, sir?
Well, I currently have one spell, one casting of a spell called Disintegrate memorized. It will be able to completely render a large portion of this creature into ash.
Very well. We shall leave you to it then. We have duties elsewhere. Looks like you have this covered. Men, about face, forward, march, your left, your left, right on, right. And then, yeah, he just kind of gets everyone into a formation. All of his little musketeers. His boys. Turns them around and double times them the fuck out. And they kind of just go off into the town, and you lose track of them. Yay! All right. Anything else for Chandrak?
That'll be all.
All right. Next up is Mystique.
See, Kyle looks at Zalman and goes, you know, if you're not careful, you might lose a finger.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm supposed to be using my sword. Yeah. Here we go. Cut here and here and here. All right. Yeah.
All
Take
right.
it away. Take it away.
She does.
All right. And then next up is Tenzi and company.
Looks like everyone's been searched. Yesima will go to Chandrak and say, give him all the gold and platinum that she's recovered.
Oh, good. Let me just count that up then real quick.
Anything else for Tenzi?
That'll do it.
All right. End of round. Bowen's berserking still. You can hold it for almost an hour more. And first up is, I guess I'll just remove the laborers for now. Shinzo's not here, so first up is Lily.
So are they gonna burn Dagon yet or no?
Oh, you're asking Mystique?
Yeah.
And then is Robert back?
Yeah, I am. Mystique kind of looks at Lily and goes, no, not at least until we get this frickin' head off.
I was like, okay, Lily will go ahead and climb on Dagon.
And his flesh is kind of slippery, but you kind of dig in your claws and it's no problem. And you can feel the big scales are kind of like scale armor. And they're about that size too, because he's so big.
And Lily will turn to her. Okay. Lily will turn to her cat. Lily will turn to her cat form and just sleeps there.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably still smelling kind of fishy, so is probably appetizing to Lily, being a cat person.
Yep.
So he's just cold-blooded, so it's not like he's particularly warm, and it's snowing outside, so he's kind of starting to maybe freeze a little bit. But other than that, still smells like fish. And you can still smell frozen fish too. It's still got a smell, even when it's frozen. Anything else for Lily?
Not as of now.
Alright, Shandrak.
Alright, after counting up all the coins, Shandrak will be like, alright, here you go, Tenzi. Here's you and your crew's share. And gives you 216 platinum pieces and 352 gold pieces.
All right, thank you. And then he'll start making little piles for his people.
All right. And after Shandrak is Shandrak. Anything else for Shandrak?
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, Shandrak will also, right. Then kind of comes, well, no, he'll stay where he's at. It'll be like, and when you both are done over there, here's your share. And I kind of make two piles to the south of Shandrak, and both of their piles have 216 gold and 216 platinum and 353 gold.
Might want to write that in chat. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, Mystique.
Mystique's ears kind of twitch a little like. Which kind of looks so. Goes back to working on Dagon.
All right, and you can see Shandrak puts down those amounts of monies. And next up is Tenzi.
Tenzi will go around to his people, giving each their share of the loot. And that's all for us this turn.
All right. End of round. And first up is Lily. She just goes to sleep.
Wait, sorry. Lily will wake up and tries to nibble on Dagon.
Yeah, he tastes like fish. You're able to get through his, after some doing, you're able to get through his scaly skin and get into his flesh. and yeah, he tastes like fish. The flesh is like deep red in color, and right along his spine is where you're at. So the flesh is very bloody at that part. So you can taste the iron in it. Anything else for Lily?
Not as of now.
Mystique
Alright.
counts over to Lily like, you know, I got some face flesh over here if you want some.
Lily's like, well,
Meow.
Mystique's like, wow, she actually likes deep one.
that'll be it for now.
All right. Chandrak.
Yeah, Chandrak will, after giving this share to his main party, he will come back and distribute his loot among his henchmen. And, yeah, I think, I don't know, that's about it. I'm probably just gonna come back over and, watch as Mystique decapitates Dagon.
Yep, slowly but surely. With a knife through his gargantuan neck, and also scraping off the skin and face meat. So next up is Mystique. You're kind of getting through the spine now. It's kind of tough, but you get your blade in between the spine bones and kind of cut through the spinal cord and everything, and along fish spines is where a lot of the blood is, so you know it's kind of bloody right there. And then you kind of get back to where the gills are and kind of cut through the skin, fold the skin back, cut through some more meat, and it's kind of difficult to reach in. Like, you're able to twist the head so that the cut opens up and you can reach in deeper and keep cutting and keep cutting. Cutting through the flesh. Anything else for Mystique?
He's still kind of humming cantedly.
Okay. Tenzi.
Tenzi goes to Chandrak and says, do we know who is there like a mayor or something here?
It's a very good question. I don't think we've seen anything as of authority other than the guards. Yeah, it's a good question, but why? What did you want to talk about the mayor with?
Well, one, I want to give them some funds to help rebuild this church and clear up some of the mess we've made, but also maybe to find out more about the town.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what else do you think? I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, we can. I guess after Mystique is done here, I just want to, like I said, the trooper. I just wanted to see if I can disintegrate as much as I can of Dagon. Yeah, and then we can go looking for if there's any what authority the IMC report to.
Right. Yeah. Or we can inquire at the end as well.
Yeah.
That'll be it for us.
That's a good idea.
All right. End of round. Time now is 1:36 p.m. A little past halfway through skinning Dagon. Next up is Lily.
Lily will go ahead and get off of Dagon. And see if there's any face meat on the floor. Or the ground, rather.
Yeah, it looks like Mystique has made some progress in getting some of the face meat off. It's kind of still attached to the skin, but the face is like half peeled, so you can easily start munching away at it.
She goes head.
Yeah. And it tastes like fish head meat. I've never eaten a fish head, so I don't know what the hell that tastes like, but I'm guessing it tastes pretty similar to the rest of a fish. So I guess it tastes fishy. Anything else for Lily?
No, not really.
The texture of raw fish is, to me, it's pleasant. It's kind of like eating Jello. It's a little bit more, it has a little bit more integrity than Jello, like kind of somewhere halfway between Jello and gummy bears, or like Swedish fish, you know?
Yeah.
And then it doesn't taste fishy. Raw fish doesn't taste fishy at all. It has a very light flavor, kind of umami, like it's only slightly salty and only slightly sweet at the same time. So it is, to me, it's more pleasant than eating cooked fish. Raw fish is like way, way easier to eat. Because when you cook fish, the oils come out and it starts stinking like when you open up a can of tuna fish, you know? And
Yeah.
you get that blast of fishy smell. That's because it's cooked. When it's not cooked, it doesn't smell anything like that. Except for, you know, the slime on the outside of the fish. But once you get into the meat, it's completely different. It's very pleasant to me. Anyways.
Right.
So anything else for Lily?
No.
Okay. Shandrak.
Shandrak is going to, he's going to double back real quick and just, let's see. Yeah, he will be able to make it, and he will, for now, put this potion into his bag.
All right. Anything else for Shandrak?
That will be all.
All right, Mystique. Making good
Yes.
progress on cutting that face meat off.
Yeah, she stops for a minute, notices Lily munching away, just smiles and keeps working.
All right, Tenzi. I don't know if you're muted, Michael, but I can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was pushed to talk and I pushed the wrong button. Tenzi is going to go outside this main entrance, call his people together, and get ready to go to the main part of town.
All right.
So we're just gathering up. That's it.
Oh yeah, and these laborers are long gone. They've gone back to their smithy. All right, and that'll be the end of the round. It's about 3 rounds left of skinning Dagon. First up is Lily.
Still eating face meat.
All right, and it is very satisfying to your little kitty cat self.
She goes nom nom nom.
Okay, Shandrak.
This round, Shandrak will, he will put away Homie's gun and armor in his backpack for now.
All right, Mystique.
You could hear her. You could hear her skinning and stuff. Some of the some of the tendons and stuff cracking, I guess.
Yeah. Yep, making really good progress. You're almost done now. Tenzi.
We're just gonna wait there. Kalina's getting out her rug.
Okay. End of round. First up is Lily.
Did an eyeball fall on the ground yet?
Oh yeah, he's gone through the eyeballs already.
Steve kind of looks at Lily like, help yourself to an eyeball if you want.
Yep, Lily will find an eyeball, start carrying it around.
Alright. It's about the size of a, I want to say like a bowling ball. And you kind of bite into it with your teeth to pick it up. And some of the ocular fluid leaks out into your mouth. And it's kind of tasty.
Yep.
Kind of tasty. It's got kind of like an umami flavor to it, like the flesh did, but it's liquid. And the outer membrane kind of like stretches and flexes underneath the weight of all the liquid. And so now it's like you're carrying around a bowling ball in a bag.
Everybody who's in the church will see a cat with a big eyeball.
Yeah. Partially deflated.
Yep.
With the eyeball goop around her whiskers and chin.
This Chandrak, which is the duplicate, says, Mystique got his trophy and she got hers.
Anything else for Lily?
Yes, she puts it down and starts playing with it.
Alright. It's kind of... It doesn't really roll anymore because it's partially deflated. And as you try to roll it, it like leaks some more of the ocular fluid onto the floor. So it's kind of like when you kick around a deflated soccer ball, it doesn't really go very far. Or like try to dribble a deflated, partially deflated basketball. It's just kind of like, you know, wrinkly and doesn't do exactly what you want it to do.
Yeah, she just licks the fluid off the floor and that'll be it.
All right, Chandrak.
All right, with all the items on me ready for ID, I think the rest of my people will also begin to head out back towards Tenzi and Mystique. And when Chandrak kind of comes in front by Tenzi, he's like, I am worried though. What if whatever leader has the Westlink look?
Many of the people do here, they're not all evil, but if they are evil or aligned with or want to take some action because of what's happened here, we will have to deal with them.
Okay.
Hopefully by getting rid of I'm sorry, I was just going to add, hopefully by getting rid of Father Dagon and his influence, they won't turn any worse and could perhaps turn to Poseidon or some other deity.
Hopefully. I don't know, I'm a little worried about that old man's story. You know, even with Father Dagon is dead now, but if his story is true, then, you know, who knows how long it'll take, but one of those deep ones will become a new Father Dagon eventually.
By then, hopefully, we've taken out the rest of the evil forces on this continent, and perhaps that will put a halt to it.
Yeah. I mean, this business has been going on for generations, so hopefully we got time.
Alright,
What?
Mystique.
Mhm.
So Dayglow kind of wanders down the alley to where you're at and kind of just, rears up after seeing you cutting apart this fish thing and says, stamps a couple of times.
She kind of looks at Dayglow like, oh. Hey, baby girl.
And anything else for Mystique?
Yeah, she's like, well, Dayglow, be very careful. Your mommy is cutting off the head of a very big monster. I don't want you to get squished. She goes back to work again. She kind of goes back to working and says, looks at Azalma and goes, do you mind watching Dayglow while I finish up here? Make sure she doesn't get crushed by this big old head.
I'm trying to help. Okay, fine. Yeah. No, I'm just getting in the way anyways. You take it away. I'll take care of Dayglow.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't get crushed.
Yeah, sure.
She
I'll
goes back
take her
to
over here.
And he kind of takes her by the reins and brings her over to the door of the church.
Steve continues working. Last thing I want is for my baby to get crushed.
Yeah. Tinsy.
Tenzi turns to Shandrak and asks, well, where do you think we should start? Should we go back to the inn?
Yeah, inn's usually a good place for, get the lay of the town. If anyone ought to knows who, they have to pay taxes to, it'd be the innkeeper, right?
Yeah, you're right. Are you going to do that disintegrate now, or are you going to do that in the morning?
I do have one disintegrate, so I will have, my image can stay behind, and, once Mystique is done, I will disintegrate what I can of them, Dagon.
Okay, that'll end our turn.
Alright. And end of round, and first up is Lily.
Lily will go ahead and transform back to her, her
Human form or
her
anthropomorphic?
anthropomorphic form. Yep.
Okay.
And we'll follow everybody else.
Alright.
That'll be it. That'll be my
Shandrak.
turn.
So as Shandrak said, his duplicate begins to turn around, and then as the duplicate walks past you, Lily, he says, "Oh, don't forget to get your share of the jink I set down over here by Dagon."
So I was like,
And,
I already. Yeah.
You did? Okay, nice.
Yep.
All right. And the duplicate walks over and sits there just waiting for the head to come down and Mystique to get it cleared.
Okay. Mystique. About one more round.
Yep. You can finally start hearing bones snapping, sinew
Yeah.
popping.
Getting all the way down to the very bottom of the neck. And peeling back all the neck meat and face meat and gill meat and skin and all that. You got the brains scooped out, eyeballs and everything.
One of which Lily played with.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Tenzi.
We'll just wait for Mystique to finish up.
Okay. So end of round. And looks like this is 0 round for skinning Dagon, so at the end of the round it'll be complete. First up is Lily.
I'm still waiting for Mystique.
Alright, Shandrak.
Same.
And Mystique, you're down to the last little bit of skin and meat to pull off of the skull.
He does so, and you hear it fine. Give way. She's like, it's giving way. I better move. Like, everybody, like, yeah, this thing's gonna give way.
Well, you're able to drag it. You're able to drag it because it's 100 pounds, and I'm sure you have the ability to drag 50 pounds because when you drag things, the weight is cut in half.
Yeah.
So is the movement speed. So you'd only be able to move 6 squares while dragging it. But
Yeah.
And then Tenzi and Company.
Seeing Zalman, seeing him dragging it, he walks over and he's got the girdle of giant strength, so he just picks up the skull, brings it over towards Dayglow for Mystique.
All right. So that'll be your end of round action, and first up is. Okay, so Astral Detect Magic is done. Skinning Dagon is done. Shandrak's Project Image. This is the 0 round, so he has this round to cast a spell. And first up is Lily. So you see Zalman drag this huge fish skull.
Lily's like, wow, that's a huge ass skull.
Yeah. Looks like it weighs about 100 pounds.
Where Mystique's got a girdle of frost giant strength.
Oh, that you didn't need him to do.
Lily's like, so how are we gonna put it on the ship?
Well, I feel like we can pay someone to do that part for us.
Yeah, get some carpenters and whatnot.
Lily's like,
Rope
oh,
worker.
okay, that should be easy.
Yeah, maybe we can hire temporarily some of the crew that brought us here.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how eager they are to leave, or if we give them enough to wet their whistle.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
All right, and then Shandrak.
So the original kind of goes a little closer and kind of calls out, Mystique, get off that thing. I don't want to accidentally hurt you. I don't think I will, but I want to make sure.
It kind of moves over here. She kind of moves over here next to Dayglow, like, why are there two of me? Why are there two Mystiques?
Just move one and then refresh, and the other one will disappear.
Okay. move one. Refreshing.
Did you? It looks like they're still on Dag. Oh, you're on Dagon.
Well, this is taking a while.
That's okay. And then so Chandrak can cast his spell, and the body disappears into a pile of dust.
Ah, wonderful. One and done. He's gone.
Tenzi and Company.
Zalman, seeing that Mystique seems to have this and taken care of. Oh, Zalman will go, yo, you want me to lead Dayglow while you carry that skull?
Yeah. Sticks like there's something I gotta do first, so. Something I gotta do first. She walks over and collects her chink. She walks over, collects her jink. Gold and stuff.
So Zalman will just wait until Mystique is done.
All right.
And just in case you haven't recorded that on your sheets, that was your share.
Yeah. Okay. Just record that on my sheet. Alright. Alright. Wow.
And Tenzi.
We'll just wait for Mystique and company to be ready.
All right.
Where do I put my golden stuff again? Oh, right.
It's almost at the bottom. On the right-hand side, there's a spot for